Welcome back to Hidden Tracks. Today we are doing a top 5 albums of so far in 2023. That is from January 1st until May 8th of 2023. We've been gone for a minute, so this is our way of like, hey, what have we been listening to? All right, start off with us, Jacob. What's your number 5 album of the year?
Number 5 album of the year.
Yes.
It's a pretty recent one. By a guy named Daniel Caesar called Never Enough. I'm putting that at number 5 in my book. Riley seems a little hesitant on that. Interesting. Okay.
Low.
Riley, let me see your 5.
Low. I did Bubblegum by Big Pig.
Oh. I don't even think I know of that album. I don't even know. What is it? What?
It's more. I don't know if it's an album or an EP. It's only 7 tracks. It's 18 minutes long.
Okay.
But it's just really nice. It's Pink Panthers, that kind of style, like that. Yeah, it's right up that alley. I enjoy it. It's one of my more listened to albums of the year, actually. Kind of surprisingly. I mean, it did come out in January.
Was it R&B?
No, it's.
Or is it like?
I don't know.
What is it?
It's more of like Pink Panthers, it's like kind of.
Yeah, but what is
house
Pink
pop?
Panthers?
House pop, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if that's an accurate description, but
All
it's
right.
like that. You should listen. It's 18 minutes. Give it a shot.
Yeah, maybe someone will listen to it. Maybe they got another viewer because of Riley. That'd be lit. All
Hell
right,
yeah.
my number 4. You're not gonna like this. The Record Boy Genius. Number 4. Riley loves that album. I already know.
I do, but there's a surprise on this list about that album.
Oh, okay.
My number 4 is Red Moon in Vegas, or Venus, by Kali Uchis.
Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
In Vegas. I mean, that would make sense.
It kind of
Vegas.
would, but no, it's the Kali Uchis album. It's
Kali
just
Uchis?
solid. It's just fun, good, neo soul,
yeah.
great.
Understandable.
Yee.
I don't think anyone knows of that album other than you.
I
Just
think
kidding.
everyone knows of that album.
Just
I hope.
kidding. It was already in like Barnes and Noble like 2 days after it got released, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty popular.
It's not getting the praise it deserves, in my opinion. But enough said.
Okay. All right, my number 3. One Thing at a Time, Morgan Wallen. Country. I love my country right now. We're in like the spring season where I love country. And I know Morgan Wallen's not the biggest, like, the nicest person in the world, but I do like his music. His music is good.
All right. Well,
Don't say it, Riley.
I'm not saying anything. My number 3 is Forward by Jordan Ward.
Okay.
Nice,
Okay.
a nice, fun album. I don't really know what genre it is. I guess it's just hip hop. It's just.
I would say
general
that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun. Good times. Listen if
All
you
right.
haven't.
So should I say my honorable mentions before I get on to my
No,
2 and
you
1?
have number 2. We'll do 2s and then our honorable mentions.
Oh, okay. I mean, the top 2 are big, though. Those are, like, the ones that you, like... Okay. My number 2. Masego by Masego.
Same.
Yo! That's crazy!
That's my number 2.
I really like that album.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good listen.
Yeah, very fun. I don't know what it's. I think it might be neo soul, R&B, something like that. It's
does
fun.
Apple
It's kind of
Music say it
jazzy.
is?
It's a good
It says
time.
R&B Soul on Apple Music.
Yeah,
So.
it's a good
Yeah.
time. If you haven't listened, give it a shot.
Yeah. All right. Now we can go into honorable mentions.
All right. Give us some.
I was gonna say the Tyler the Creator Deluxe album as an honorable mention.
I didn't even consider that an album of this year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean it's a deluxe, so I don't know. I was gonna say Kali Uchis, but you have it. It's not my number 1. If that tells you anything, Riley.
Whoa.
And then I'm gonna give my country another shout out. Luke Combs, getting old. Another shout out. It was considered the top 5. Riley, I'm
Fair.
pretty sure you have some more. If you say Logic, I'm gonna hurt you.
That was last year, wasn't it?
No.
Oh shit. So some honorable mentions for me. Soul Present by Q. It just came out, so it's just too fresh for me to put on the list. I think giving time, it will be on this list. It's really fun. It's like Prince-inspired 80s music. I think it's Prince-inspired. I haven't listened to enough Prince to know for sure. But a lot of the songs sound very similar to it. And, living in Minnesota, you hear a decent amount of Prince just casually
Yeah,
in your
you
life.
do. You go to a Twins game and they play it when someone hits home run. So
Yep. So I have that one on there. I have Playing with Fire by Red Veil. I liked it. It's fun. Just not quite up to the standard of top 5, but it's a good like top 10 album. Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty. I thought that was a really fun, solid,
Is that this
creative
year?
album. It was. It was.
what?
I know. It just doesn't quite make the list for
Aw.
me. And then the one that's gonna surprise Jacob is The Record by Boy Genius. They
Wow, I
did not make my
didn't
top
make
5. They're my number 6.
I
Right,
I didn't
where it
know
was.
Little Yachty was this year. I might have done things differently, but that's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's fine. That's probably my 6th then.
Fair.
All right, number 1. Probably of no surprise to Riley. Forward.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I love that. I love it. It's so fun. I love it.
It is.
What like because you recommended it to me and I was a little hesitant at first because I have no clue who this guy is on the album cover, and then I listened to it and I was like, dang, this is just like a fun album and I really enjoy it. So yeah, Forward.
Yeah, it might become one of my more played albums of the year when
Yeah.
it's all said and done, just because of that factor.
Mhm.
My number 1 is Never Enough by Daniel Caesar. It's,
Really?
Yep. I
Wow.
love the sonic characteristics of it. I love the
Mm.
pacing of it. I love the meaning throughout it. I think it's just a really, really good album. It has the best song of the year on it as well, in my opinion, by a landslide with Always.
Always.
Yeah, front to back, I like it. The only bad stuff about it is it can be a little heavy at times. It's not like the funnest listen, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I mean, I cracked my top 5, so it's not like it wasn't in it. So I don't know. It's a good album. I agree. Always is a very good song, and Disillusion. Those are my 2 big ones on that album. But
For me, it's
yeah,
all of them. There's not a single song I don't like on that album.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I go that far, but I was honestly a little underwhelmed by it in a way.
You're not a big Daniel Caesar guy, though.
I have been recently though.
That's true, but like, you don't have history with this man's.
Yeah, but I have a recent history with this man's.
That's fair. All right. Well, that's
Let us know what you guys think. Did we like miss something completely? I feel like we haven't. This year has been kind of slow in terms of music, but
Let us know music that we haven't listened to yet. We would love that.
and hopefully we start getting back on making videos. It's finally like summertime and we're not like swamped with school and work at the same time. So
We just have work now. We're only doing 40
yeah.
hours a week.
exactly. So we have the other how many hours to sleep and do this. So it's fine.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
hopefully we'll be doing an IDK album review pretty shortly, and more to come after that.
Bye-bye.